In this video, we're gonna do a song by the Beatles, Till There Was You, beautiful ballad. I say the Beatles, but it wasn't actually written by the Beatles, it was written by Meredith Willson, first recorded in 1950. Let's first have a listen at that version and then head on to the Beatles. Here is the 1950 first version.
There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing.
Oh, very melancholic. You can tell this was the late 40s, the period where people like Bing Crosby were very influential. That style of singing, music of an era that simply doesn't exist anymore. But of course, it was the Beatles that made the song very popular. Let's have a listen at that version.
This is from the show The Music Man, and it's also been recorded by our favorite American group, Sophie Tucker. One, two. There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all, till there was you.
I love Lennon's guitar playing here, and I don't think he's using a guitar pick, because if you use a pick here, even on an acoustic, it's a bit harsh. And when you listen to the recording, Lennon's rhythm guitar is hardly audible, so I think he's using probably his fingers. That sounds much better. And on top of that, of course, we have George Harrison playing simple and effective as always. Just a few notes. That works so well. There were bells, and we're all set to go. It's never overly complicated what Harrison does, but it's always in service of the song, and that, I think, is great. The only question is, who the hell are Sophie Tucker?
Our favorite American group, Sophie Tucker.
Never heard of him. Let's have a quick look at Wikipedia. Sophie Tucker is a Russian-American-born singer. And here I was thinking it was actually a band. It's a good name for a band, though, Sophie Tucker. And she looked like she's ready to slap someone in the face as well. You don't mess with Sophie Tucker, that's for sure. Now let's have a quick look at the chords that Lennon is playing, starting with an F chord. You know, lately I've been playing a lot of Hendrix, and there we have the Hendrix F with the thumb, which is difficult and all that fancy sort of stuff. Thankfully, we don't have any of that here. Just a simple F. Thank you, Lennon. Onto the F sharp diminished 7. Sounds like a handful, but it's not that difficult. Think of it like a D chord at the wrong spot, and then add the pinky finger. That allows you to grab the chord quickly. No, no, never. G minor 7. Notice the middle finger pushing on the index finger. Saw them winging. Such a dramatic chord. B flat minor. Do 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 do. Notice my ring finger and also the index finger. When I do these transitions, they slide toward the next chord. Same here to the C7. And hold. Slide and hold the finger wherever you can. That's a good basic rule. Now, as far as the strumming goes, strumming fairly simple. It's a well-known pattern. That's doable. Add the chords. from here on out, just only down strums.
Then there was music and wonderful roses. They'd send me in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew.
It's amazing that he can sing. It's one thing to sing Beatles songs, difficult enough for me, but to be able to play bass at the same time. I don't know if you've ever tried it, but that's quite difficult indeed. What an incredible leap in the vocals, all the way from the F to the G. If you have trouble with this B flat here, it is a bit of a tricky chord for some folks. You can also play the same chord, of course, at the 6th fret. Just remember to hold the finger and slide whenever you can. Like this. And even on to the D7. And this part here always sounds a bit Latin to me. Ah, beautiful. Of dawn, C9 that Lennon is playing, and then even this, what is it, C7 augmented 5. Who said Lennon couldn't play any fancy chords? Just remember to slide. Solo is a solo you can actually sing along with. You can do that here. But also, if you just want to play the notes, let's say you're learning the solo. But you have no idea what you're doing, it doesn't hurt to know a little bit of theory here. The song is in the key of F. So Harrison is playing the F major scale. Quite literally so. Okay. But then the song goes to the F sharp diminished 7, remember? And that belongs to the key of G minor. That's a 7th degree of G minor. So he modulates to the G harmonic minor scale. You can add a little hammer-on embellishment there. Slide. And lovely chord here. This is the F6. And the 6th chord is also called the Beatles chord. Why? Because they used to end a Beatles song always on the 6th, which is peculiar. And this one here, that's a Hendrix chord. But he wasn't using the thumb, of course, so Harrison is doing... That's such a beauty, isn't it? Beautiful. To finish off, we're going to do something special. I'm going to show you a little bit of Ray Charles. Ray Charles also did a version of this song, Till There Was You, which again is different from the original and different from the Beatles version. Also beautiful. A good song is a good song, no matter who plays it.
There were bells, one and I never heard him ringing. I never heard him at all till there was you. There were birds on the field, but I never saw him winging. I never saw him at all till there was you. Yes, there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me it's sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and June. Yeah. There was love, and it got all around me. Yeah. And I never heard it singing, singing. I never heard it at all till there was you.